So, just sum up with yesterday's lecture, we were discussing about life and death of King Tut, whose full name was Tutankhamun. He died 3,300 years back, and there is still a mystery about his life and death. Two questions we want from this chapter: at what age he died and at what time. Still so many students are joining. Hurry up, children. So two questions we have to find: at what age he died and what was the reason of his death, murder being the extreme possibility. So first option is two questions: exploration of King Tut mummy, under which there I have told you about three time periods: 1922, 1968 and 2005. Chapter started with what happened in year 2005, and we were discussing what happened in 1922. Vida, yes, Anish, raised hand. Any problem, Beta? Please type your question in the chat box. So, in 1922, Howard Carter, with his team, wanted to explore the mummy. Mummy means dead body of King Tut, which is preserved till now. And in those times, focus was more on the treasures than on the details of life and death. So we left the chapter at the point that to see more and more things, he had to cut the mummy, chiseled away the mummy beneath from the limbs and trunk. Line is highlighted on your screen. Before it is possible to raise the king's chiseled away from beneath the limbs and trunk before it was possible to raise the king's remains. Now from this point onward, I will start the chapter today. We will continue with what Carter did. In his defense, now see why word defense is written here, because as Carter chiseled away the mummy, so it might be the question for the after ones who will explore it after the Carter, that how it is cut, how this happened. So in his defense, Carter really had little choice. If he hadn't cut the mummy free, thieves most certainly would have circumvented. Word circumvented is highlighted, means cheated the guards. Actually, he thought that if anybody asks me any question, then I put the blame on the thieves, that thieves have had cheated the guards and ripped it apart to remove the gold. Is my voice is audible? Please respond in chat box. Are you listening properly, Vita? In Tut's time, okay. In Tut's time, the royals were fabulously wealthy. I have told you it was one of the richest and royal collection in those times, and they thought or hoped they could take their riches with them. Why? Because they believed in phenomena of resurrection, that is life after death. For his journey to the great beyond, that in the afterlife, King Tut was lavished with, decorated with glittering goods, precious collars, inlaid, embedded necklaces and bracelets embedded with stones and gems, rings, amulets. Amulets means gold covers for the fingers, a ceremonial apron, sandals, sheaths for his fingers and toes, and now iconic, very different, inner coffin and mask, everything made of pure gold. That means along with the things of daily use, he was buried with all his riches, all his precious things, to separate cut from his adornments, things which were kept on him and decorated. Adornments actually means decorations. That means all the things with which he was kept with. Carter's men removed the mummy head and severed nearly every major joint. Once they had finished the process, they reassembled every part of the body, the remains on a layer of sand in a wooden box with padding. Padding means pasting that concealed the damage. Concealed means hide. Please mark each and every word in your in your book so that you may not feel problem afterwards in reading the chapter. The bed where Tut now rests. So till this point in the chapter, we read that what Carter did, what happened in 1922. Next now, what happened in year 1968? That means after 40 years of Carter's discovery, medical technology had changed. Lot of inventions and discoveries were made till now, that period. Until 1968, in medical terminology or technology, X-ray technique was invented. Now see what happened in 1968. X-ray of mummy was done, and two things or two details were there. See, we will read this paragraph. Archaeology has changed substantially. Substantially means too much, TOO, in the intervening decades, in between the decades. Decades means 10-year of period. So there were 40 years, so 4 decades you can say. Focusing less on treasure and more on the fascinating details of life and intriguing mysteries of death. Intriguing means complex, not very clear. So focus of the archaeology from 1922 till 1968 shifted from treasures to find out the details of life and death. And it also uses more sophisticated tools, including medical technology. And in 1968, more than 40 years after Carter's discovery, an anatomy professor x-rayed the mummy. X-ray was invented and revealed a startling fact. Startling means surprising. See, this is very important line. Beneath the resin that cakes his chest, rests his chest, his breastbone and front ribs are missing. So two body parts were missing, and this was predicted by anatomy professor. Name is not given. So only this much paragraph, that what happened in 1968 and why these parts were missing. You may speculate, dear children, that in 1922, Howard Carter cut each and every joint, every part, and reassembled it. It might happen that he forgot to keep these two things, these two parts of the body. It was speculated like this, it was proved like that. So in this paragraph, what happened in 1968 and two important things, revelations are his breastbone and front ribs are missing. Are you able to understand, dear children? Please respond. Are you able to understand? Please respond in chat box. Otherwise, I will take all the problems after the class. Okay, very good. So many children started responding. Okay, we are studying about exploration of King Tut. 3 years, 1928, 1968 and 2005. So we have read about 1928 and 1968. Now move further. Today, diagnostic imaging. This is in relevance in 21st century. Today, diagnostic imaging can be done with computed tomography. computer tomography, CT scan, by which, now see, till this period, technique like CT scan was invented, in which more intricate or complex details of the inner part of the human body can be taken. So by which hundreds of X-rays in cross section are put together like slices of bread to create a three-dimensional virtual body. Please, students, enter with your own name. Yes. What more would a CT scan reveal of touch than the X-ray? And could it answer two of the biggest questions still lingering? Lingering means continuing, unable to find. How did he die? That means reason of his death. And how old was he at the time of his death? That means age. Age and reason we have to find out. Now there is a cut in between the chapter and this paragraph continued on the next page. But now there is second part of the chapter all about the dynasty of King Tut. You know about dynasty? In which time period who ruled over the kingdom? See, we will read this now in next two paragraphs. There is a break in the chapter, and after the dynasty, again this CT scan continued. See, King Tut's demise, demise means death, was a big event, even by royal standards. He was the last of his family line, last heir, ruler. What do you mean by heir? H-E-I-R, successor, who takes a throne from father and forefather and all that. And his funeral was the death rattle of dynasty. Death rattle means gadgadahat ki awaaz. You can say just first was created there when he died, because nobody understood how it certainly happened. But the particulars of his passing away and its aftermath are unclear. So first of all, Amenhotep III, Tut's father or grandfather, was a powerful pharaoh. Pharaoh means king, who ruled for almost 4 decades, 40 years, at the height of the 18th dynasty golden age. After that, his son Amenhotep IV succeeded the throne or him and initiated one of the strangest periods in the history of. If voice is not clear for some of the children, beta, I am telling you that after the class, I will send the recording. There may be a problem in your internet connection. So let's continue. His son Amenhotep IV succeeded him and initiated one of the strangest period in the history of ancient Egypt. The new pharaoh promoted, now see what happened during the time of Amenhotep III. Nothing much happened. He just ruled over the kingdom. But in the times of Amenhotep IV, so many changes were there. So see the changes. This is very important 2 marks of question. The new pharaoh, that is Amenhotep IV, promoted the worship of Achan, the sun god, and changed his name to Akhenaten, or servant of the Achan. Before this, I am telling you one more thing, dear children. During those time, there were 2 types of gods they worshipped. One was Aten god, another one was Amun god. Those people who were the worshipper of Amun god, they put suffix in their names, and those who put Achan god, worship Aten god, they put Aten as a suffix in their names. Like his name was Tutankhamun, okay, because King Tut was the worshipper of god Amun. But now see, one change occurred. His predecessors changed his name to Tutankhaten. Why? You will read now. The new pharaoh promoted the worship of the Achan god and changed his name to Akhenaten, or a servant of the Achan, and moved the religious capital from the old city of Thebes to a new city of Akhenaten, now known as Amarna. He further shocked the country by attacking Amun god. Why? Because he was the worshipper of uh, it, Aten god. So that's why he wanted to smash all the temple of Amun god. So further shocked the country by attacking Amun, a major god, smashing his images and closing his temple. It must have been a horrific time, said Ray Johnson, one of the critics, director of the University of Chicago Research Center in Luxor, the site of ancient Thebes. The family that had ruled for centuries was coming to an end, and then Akhenaten went a little wacky. Wacky means here crazy. So during the times of Amenhotep III, lot of changes occurred. First of all, Amenhotep III changed his name to Akhenaten because he was a worshipper of god Aten, and also changed the name of capital. He kept the name of the capital of Egypt, which was now known as Amarna. Anciently, it was Akhenaten, new city of Akhenaten, now known as Amarna. Now, after Akhenaten's death, a mysterious ruler named Menkaure appeared briefly and exited with hardly a trace. During the time of the rule of Menkaure, nothing much happened. He ruled for a brief period of time and left the kingdom. And then a very young Tutankhaten took the throne, which you now known as King Tutankhamun. Why? Because his forefathers kept his name Tutankhaten because they were the worshipper of god Aten. But as I have told you, Tutankhaten was the worshipper of god Amun, so he changed his name to Tutankhamun. There was a mystery name also. So, and then a very young Tutankhaten took the throne, King Tut, as he widely known today. The boy king soon changed his name to Tutankhamun, living image of Amun, and oversaw a restoration of the old ways. Why restoration means? To return. There are a lot of messages that my voice is not clear for some of the students. So beta, please check your internet connection. He reigned for about 9 years. See, he here stands for Tutankhamun. He reigned, ruled for about 9 years and then died unexpectedly. So this is all about the dynasty of King Tut, which is again beta. I am going to unmute. Yes, dear children. This was all about the dynasty of King Tut. First of all, Amenhotep II, then Amenhotep III, who changed his name to Akhenaten, then Menkaure, then Tutankhaten, who changed his name to Tutankhamun because he was a worshipper of god Amun. This is 6 marks of complete question, all about the dynasty of King Tut. Now, coming back to year 2005 or what happened in CT scan. Little bit more. Regardless of his fame and the speculations, I'm telling you repeatedly, dear children, please write down the word meanings of the difficult words side by side in the chapter so that when you will read this chapter by your own self, it will be very clear to you. Regardless of his fame and the speculations means guess about his fate, Tut is one mummy among many in Egypt. How many? No one knows. The Egyptian Mummy Project, which began an inventory in late 2003, has recorded almost 600 so far and is still counting. So Till now, see, so many mummies got recognition, so many mummies, that is dead bodies, under the study. But King Tutankhamun's dead body was the most subjected part at the in the eyes of scientists and historians. The next phase, scanning the mummies with a portable CT machine donated by the National Geographic Society and Siemens, name of the institute, its manufacturer. King Tut is one of the first mummies to be scanned. In death, as in life, moving regally ahead. Regally here means royally, ahead of his countrymen. That means he was given most recognition and he was the first one to be CT scanned. Now, next paragraph is very important question. What are you able to understand, dear children? Please respond in chat box. Yes, dear children, I am not getting response. Are you able to understand? Otherwise, I will take the problems individually. Okay, one student has said, please repeat the last paragraph. Okay, students, regardless of his fame and the speculations. Now see, in this paragraph, what you are going to learn, that how King Tutankhamun's dead body was given much recognition, yeah, importance other than the other 600 mummies which were under the speculation. So Egyptian Mummy Project gave importance to mummy of Tutankhamun, and his dead body was the first one to be CT scanned. CT scanned means computed tomography, in which inner details of the human body are exactly measured. What happened? Now understand? Let's move. A CT machine scanned the mummy. Smenkhatre was termed as a mysterious ruler, one question, because he did nothing during his time. He just appeared for a particular time period, no changes were done, and he just vanished at once. Another question is meaning of speculation. Speculation means guess, to make a guess about something. Okay. Yes, now again continue. Beta, if you have any problem, please type in chat box. I am continuously watching chat box side by side. Meaning of speculation means to guess, to speculate. क्या हो सकता है? What happens? Because exact details were not at that time. So word speculation is used here. Okay. Now see. A CT machine scanned the mummy head to toe, creating very, very important paragraph. What were the results of CT scan? 1700 digital X-ray images in cross-section were taken. Tut's head was scanned in 0.62 millimeter slices to register its intricate details. Intricate here word means complex. Note down in your books. Takes an airy detail. Airy here means minutest detail in the resulting image. With Tut's entire body similarly recorded, a team of specialists in radiology, forensics, and anatomy began to probe the secrets that the winged goddesses of a gilded burial shrine protected for so long. Please listen carefully this line. During those times, there were two gods, god of life and god of afterlife. So people thought that after death, god of afterlife, that is god Osiris, protected the dead body of a particular person. So winged goddesses of a gilded burial shrine means where King Tut was kept, he was protected by the god of afterlife from the heaven upwards, from the sky. Question is there, meaning of airy. Airy means beta, otherwise it means horrible, but here it means minutest detail. Otherwise it means minutest details. Okay. Uh, now the what happened? The night of the scan, workmen carried touch from the tomb in his box. What happened? See what they did. Like pall bearers. Pall bearers means person who carry coffins. Just wait a minute, dear children. Yes, now we continue. The night of the scan, workmen carried Tut from the tomb in his box like pall bearers. Pall bearers means people who carry coffin. They climbed a ramp. They took out dead body of King Tut or coffin of King Tut from his pyramid and a flight of stairs into the swirling sand outside. Then rose on a hydraulic lift into the trailer that held the scanner. See, this process is all about how to scan, how the dead body was taken out from the pyramid, where it was kept. And now see what happened. As soon as they started doing CT scan, sandstorm was there and people thought it was a curse of a pharaoh because we were doing this thing and that thing with the dead body of that person. It is written here. 20 minutes later, two men emerged sprinting. Sprinted means moving very fastly for an office nearby and returned with a pair of white plastic fans. The scroll down. Okay. The $1 million scanner had quit because of sand in a cooler fan. Curse of the pharaoh, joked the guard nervously. That means those people believe in superstitions and all that. So they thought that King Tut's curse is on us because of sandstorm situation was there. And that's why CT scan was done under, you can say, very deteriorated conditions of environment. Okay. Somebody want to enter with different name, but now see time is going to over beta. I just get entry with the own name of the children. Eventually, the substitute fans worked well enough to finish the procedure. After checking that no data had been lost, the technicians turned Tut over to the workmen who carried him back to his tomb. Less than 3 hours after he was removed from his coffin, Pharaoh again rested in the peace where Fernary priest had laid him. That means it took 3 hours to do the CT scan, and again he was put there where Fernary treasures priest. That means during the time of funeral, priest kept him. So this was all about the process of CT scan. Now, what results were there? See, it is written in the next paragraph. Back in the trailer, CT scan room, a technician pulled up astonishing images of Tut on a computer screen. A gray head took shape from a scattering of pixels, and the technician spun and tilted it from every direction. Computer photographs were tilted from this and that side. What happened? Neck vertebrae, very important next three lines. Neck vertebrae appeared. Other images revealed hand, view of ribcage, and the transection of the skull. So these four body parts were revealed very clearly. But still there is question by doing all this, whether it was found that what was the reason of his death. Answer is no, they were not able to find. But for now the pressure was off. Sitting back in his chair, Zai Hawa smiled, visibly relieved that nothing had gone seriously wrong. I didn't sleep last night, not for a second, because of the tension that what will happen next day, what will be the result of CT scan and all that. I was so worried. I hear is Zahi, but now I think I will go and sleep because whole of the procedure was finished. By the time we left the trailer, descending metal stairs to the sandy ground, the wind had stopped. The winter air lay cold and still like death itself in this valley of departed. Departed means valley of those people of so many pyramids, so many dead bodies were there. Departed souls, Souls. Just above the entrance to the touchstone stood Orion, the constellation that the ancient Egyptians knew as the soul of Osiris god, the god of the afterlife watching over the boy king. So see children, in this chapter, now listen carefully for another 3 to 4 minutes. We discussed about that whether we get the answer at the what age he died or what were the reasons of his death. For this, exploration of King Tut's mummy or dead body was done at a very great level during the different time periods in the history. But it was done that focus was on treasures. His body was parts were his body parts were cut into different pieces. Still no results. X-ray was done. CT scan was done. Nothing happened. No answer was given. But you have read this that it is certain that he died in his teenage. Okay. Now, in the Times of India newspaper in 2008 edition, July 2008 was there. I have read that he died at the age of 19. And it was speculated when archaeologists and historians studied his teeth. It was given in the newspaper during those time that he died at the age of 19. And this revelation was done after the study of the teeth of King Tut. You know, teeth was that part of the body, hardest enamel, I think. So it never perish. That, but till the end of the chapter, in year 2005, it was ended. Tut again was there, and god of afterlife Osiris protected him till now. So this is all about exploration of King Tut. Only 2-3 minutes are left. I will give you 2 or 3 pages in your class groups to study about. I have made a flow charts for you people. Now please respond in 1 or 2 minutes in the chat box, dear children, whether you will be able to understand everything. Any query if you have, you can type in the chat box or you can type in the class group also. 2 things we have done: dynasty of King Tut and discovery or exploration of King Tut. Things will be more clear to you when I will send little bit my pages which I have written for you people. Intricate means beta complex. Okay, one question is there in the chat box. Now see, after the class I will send some of the pages which I have made for you. Please go through those pages and the chapter will be more clear to you people. I hope you enjoyed my lecture, dear children, and you are always welcome to give me your suggestions. Forensic reconstruction means that scientifically how it was studied. Forensic is related to the science. His body was put to the forensic reconstruction also, some scientific things also, that's why, but no answer was there. Okay, ERIE means detailed, minutest detail, EERIE. So children, you are most welcome to ask. Hydraulic lift means when his coffin was taken out from the pyramid, it was put on some hydraulic lift. Hydraulic is a kind of a base on which it was kept and CT scan was to be done. Funerary means rituals which are done at the time of the funeral of the person. Time is almost over. Anything you want to ask, please ask me in the class group. I hope you enjoyed the lecture. Circumvented means cheated. Okay, I will unmute myself. Please unmute me.
Please asking